You know what? Coach. You know what's sad. You know what's sad.
What's sad, man?
What's sad is this right here. All right, you would think by now these people would know that we like Kanye now. We ain't coming on time. This right here. Right? No matter what, we ain't coming on time.
Right.
The fact that I got a message at 3:08. Hey, we waiting on you. No, Sherlock. I know y'all waiting on us. I know y'all waiting on us. We appreciate y'all waiting on us. We appreciate y'all. Cole, what's going on, baby? Well, how you doing? How your day going, man? How your day going before we get into this thing?
Went to the airport and then we drove. We left Alabama Saturday for G's funeral. Stayed in Atlanta. Kind of went and got something to eat, whatever. Went to the airport at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
What day was this?
This was yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh, you go ahead and finish. Go ahead. I already know where you're going with this. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I didn't. So I didn't get to my front door until 7 this morning.
Now, if I had known, I'd have told you to go have coffee and lunch with my mama because she was at the airport stuck with you, coming from Atlanta. Yeah. No, I said, I already know this story. Where'd it go? She was supposed to get in at like 5 because I was supposed to pick up. She was supposed to get in like 5:30. She got in. I picked her up at 11:15 last night. Yeah. So the minute you said Atlanta, I was like, oh, I already know what happened.
Dog. I was so frustrated, yo. Like, I'm literally in the airport is an hour from my place. So now you got to factor in that. As soon as I get to my doors at 7 o'clock, I was like, I went to sleep. I got like 12 phone calls. Didn't answer it. Mama was worried about where I was, man. I was sleep dead to the world, man. But, we here now, baby. We here.
Yeah. We here now. So the people can leave us alone. Harvey Williams, what's going on? What's going on? It's on the start list. We're going to talk about that. The Aaron Brown, what's going on, brother? I'll see you out there tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. Actual Random, already in here talking trash. I see him and M. Bojem already going back and forth. Nigga Roberts, what's going on? AJ, what it do, man? What it do? Dice, what's going down? Just prime. This should be the new prime time right now, 3 o'clock. It should be. Yolanda, what's going on? What it do? What it do? My cousin Yannick, what's going on? What's the damn deal? We waiting on Frazier to come in. He has to be back on the show again today. We're going to see if he's in the car again. So we're going to see what happened. Vintage, Solomon Cooper, what's going on? Sean P asked the question, and I'm going to answer that. The answer to that is yes. Well, here's the thing that I don't like to do, Sean P, is I don't like to talk about shit I don't know, okay? I ain't never ran the 800. So who am I to judge? Anybody who runs the 800 run my mouth on something I ain't never did. I stick to the sprints because I feel like I can talk about that. But that's the only reason why we do bring it up. Like, we will talk about the theme more and stuff like that. But I don't like to talk about shit I know. And that's why. Kenny Bolt, what's going on, baby? Bowayo Athletics. What it do? Sherelle Blue. Look here. 49-13 Britain out of discussion. We ain't leaving that discussion at all. We're not leaving that discussion.
Man, where Rodney Jenkins, man? I ain't seen him in a while.
Rodney gonna pop up.
Okay.
Rodney gonna pop up. Rodney don't miss a show. I can tell you that. If it's one person that don't miss a show, it's Rodney. It's definitely Rodney. Vintage, what's going on? Oh, Coach Anthony Henry is here today. As always, Coach Anthony Henry. How you doing there, Coach? How's it going? Little inside joke that I got, Coach, if you went here Saturday to see what's going on. Just in quotations. What is the daggone deal? What is the deal? All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, one of the reasons why you're here today is because you was agging at me while I was doing my post-race solo edition. Okay, my New York post-race solo edition. I know it's the same reason why Frazier want to come on, because he's watching the post-race. He's like, well, you said I said everything right. Literally. So we're gonna go ahead and recap it. We're gonna go ahead and recap it. Let's go ahead and recap New York. The floor is yours, sir. I would like to know what you have to say about what you saw at New York, and especially something that you thought I said was wrong about, was I was 100% right about. So where you want to start at? You want to start at the women's 100? You want to start at the 400, 200? What you want to do, sir? I'm here.
Well, listen, obviously, I didn't get a chance to really see the meet. For obvious reasons. But I did hear your take on the men's 100.
I know you did. Go ahead.
Bro. You got way too excited over that one race.
I got super excited.
Listen, I'm gonna use your own method against you. Remember when Fred popped off that one time? No. Was it Fred? It was somebody. Nah, that don't count. Oh, Sharika. It don't count. She gotta do it again. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why he ain't gotta do it again.
Here goes Ray. Here goes Ray, people. The goalposts.
I'll tell you why he ain't gotta do it again. Right?
Goalposts.
Here's why he ain't gotta do it again, coach. He ain't gotta do it again because I saw it with my own eyes, first of all. Okay. I saw it with my own eyes. Meaning
you was in New York?
I was not in New York, okay? But I saw it. I wear glasses now. So when you watch TV with glasses on, that gives you full vision. All right. It's just like you there, okay? Full vision, baby. If I took them off, been different. But I saw clear as day, okay? And then on top of that, what I found out is what I didn't know. I didn't know that he was down there training with Glenn Mills. So here's what I had to say. The reason why.
What are you talking about? He's been with Glenn Mills.
Of course. Now, watch this though. I had no clue because he was a nobody to me. Like he ain't did nothing. He never crossed my radar, basically, for me to even wonder who he is or none of that.
All those false starts, he was with Glenn Mills.
So that's why he don't really do nothing for me, and I can't think of it because I was like, I don't know who he is, where he coming from. It's like he down there with Glenn Mills. So I was like, okay. Now, the reason why I say he ain't got to do it again is because he did it in the race with people who've already done it. Meaning, Christian Coleman was in that race. Okay, that's a race. So you in here. If he runs 985 and beats Christian Coleman, I gotta give you something. All right, I gotta give you something. But Akeem Blake was in the race.
But earlier this year, you just said Cravon Charleston was a nobody, but he beat Michael Norman though.
Sir, don't make me start this Michael Norman stuff again. Don't you, baby?
No.
Don't you start this Michael Norman stuff again. You gotta find another example.
Listen, Cravon, and I told y'all Cravon was gonna be a problem. Nobody wanted to believe me. I said, keep your eyes on this guy. You said he lost a bunch of nobodies. Now, you also the same guy who said Christian Coleman was never gonna be the same.
So, first of all, what I'm gonna say.
You said Christian Coleman was never going to be the same after that 2-year suspension.
First of all, I'm going to need you to move to California, Oregon, somewhere where marijuana is legal and start smoking because you remember too damn good, all right? Let's talk about that. I need you to get some brain cells done because I said everything you just said. So you weren't supposed to remember none of that shit, all right? Okay? Now, I'm going to defend myself by saying this, okay? Christian Coleman would never be the same again, all right? 9-7 Christian Coleman is gone, okay? We got 9-9-10 flat Christian Coleman now. But he coming back into form, coming back into shape. Damn it. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose now, coach, or what. Frazier, get out the car. Damn. You knew he was coming on. You knew he was coming on. You knew he was coming on. You couldn't go to the bathroom. You couldn't go to the lobby room. You couldn't find nowhere. These people gonna start to think you homeless for always being in this damn car.
This is my studio.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
I'm actually about to get out the car right now.
Because I already own y'all in the game. Look, we don't know what's going on with it. We don't know what the hell, what he doing in the car. But anyway,
people,
everybody saying you in the car, man. Look, everybody say you live in the car. So you got to show these folks something different.
All right, I'm getting out the car.
Even when you was in Oregon last year, you was in the car.
I was in the car, wasn't I?
Hey, come on, baby, come on.
That's my sanctuary.
Apparently,
shit, as high as plane tickets are, I'm about to be living in the car.
Look here, we gonna talk about that later on in the show. We gonna talk about that later on in the show. Right. But as I was so eloquently explaining to Coach Lamont why I was right is because this right here and why he didn't have to do it again. He did it at the time of the year that matters, which is very close to championship time, which means you've had enough time to actually get it together, and you beat a quality field. Now, again, when Christian Coleman lost to Cravon early in the season, I said, it's a little too early. Coleman got to get back to, now it ain't early season no more. Now don't nobody get that. Well, it's early. Now y'all are 2 weeks away from y'all nationals. So what you got now is what you got. So because of what I saw in New York, I ain't got to see nothing else. I don't have to see nothing else. I'm just being honest with you. At least for that 100, I ain't got to see nothing else. He ready. He ready.
No, he ain't.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to tell you.
Let me drop a gem on y'all. And I want people in the chat to put a 1 if you agree with me. A sprinter is not their PR. They are their averages. 983s is PR. But what does he average? He averages at least 2 false starts a year. Okay. And
you're gonna give him the flu drug.
And he has yet to run that fast in the mouth of the lion, which is the world championship final.
We talking about the one-hit wonder?
Yeah, talking about my guy Zharnell.
Oh, he got to prove himself.
And there goes the chat. I love the chat.
What
he got to prove himself.
Well, let's just get on. Let's get right into it then. What do you got to prove? What do you got to prove?
He got to prove some consistency.
Yes.
I mean, that's like what was that group back in the day that had that one hit, Milli Vanilli? Not Milli Vanilli. Yeah. That one good hit, and it went downhill from there.
Yeah.
He got to prove himself.
Yeah.
So what both y'all saying is what y'all saw was not good enough. Y'all pulling the old Ray Ellis and saying he got to do it again.
It was a great PB race, but understand something. We've seen this before, a la Suffer Powell,
a la Ocean's 13,
a la
11,
12. Like it's cool. It sets up. It gives him confidence. It gives him confidence going into the worlds, but he has to show a level of consistency. Now, had he did that early in the year, and then he was dropping 9.8 highs, 9.9s, I'm like, okay, you know what, Ray, you might got a point. But
what was his PB before this 83?
993. Somebody in the chat, what was his PB before that?
Both y'all wrong, but I'm gonna let y'all keep talking.
How?
I never thought you'd ask. Okay. Here's how. All right.
Here we go.
Now I had to do a little research on the kid after I saw the 983. They said his PR before there was 991. Okay. Yeah. Now here's why I'm saying I actually have him as a middle contender now. Okay. I actually got him and Fred, and y'all know I'm telling no lie. When I talked to Fred post race, I literally told Fred, I said, man, shit, you're gonna have somebody to race against now. That's literally what I told her, straight up. Like, of course, that's how we talked, though. But I was like, here's my take from it. You're going to have somebody to race against now. Here's why, okay? And where is Nat with the stats? I need the stats to back up what I'm saying, okay? The dude's race pattern, okay? And both of y'all got to respect this. Damn the clock, okay? His race pattern was pretty damn significant, meaning he went through his transitions properly. He lifted properly. He ran through the line properly. So because he did all of that properly, the clock, what both y'all coaches, and what the coaches always say, if you do what you got to do, the time will show itself, okay? He
100%.
did what he had to do. And because he did what he had to do, the time showed itself. So because he did that, I'm in a sense of, no, you're going to run that almost every time now because your race pattern ain't going to change. Ain't going to change. And when I mean every time, 83, 85, 88, he's not going to drop back to no 991.
He got to establish that. He's got to establish that.
He did. He got to
establish that. No, he did it one time. One time is establishing it. Come on, Ray.
Watch this.
One time is establishing it. Come on, man.
It's about when and where and how, okay?
100, exactly.
We're not talking about he was down there in Jamaica and one of them offset races, and we're like, oh, you gotta come that shit here. We not talking about he was over here and we don't trust that track meet. You came to the U.S. soil, the same place we said, Boat, you better come up here and do that shit, or we ain't gonna believe it. He came to that same track, did the same thing, and not only that, he did it 2 weeks out from they nationals, which means he ain't gonna go backwards. I would be more concerned if this was May. Then I'd be like, oh, you got that shit again.
You do realize that he's not gonna win British Nationals, right?
Who gonna beat him?
Weeze Prescott.
Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. Okay.
Okay.
So I have him as a strong medal contender now. And when I say strong, I do mean strong. When I say strong, I mean if he was to get silver, I would be like, I told y'all so. Okay. Him beating Fred, nah, I can't go out on that limb. But I can go out on this limb right here. The race I see is between them two now. Nobody else. And you can't not say it because he's the freaking world leader 40-some days out. Like, I'm the world leader 49, 48 days out from the world championships, and I'm not.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? Him being the world?
Yeah. Help me understand. What's that mean?
Yeah, Eugene, I got this one.
Watch this. Here's what that means. Here's what this means. It means last week I was on the show complaining about what? Saying what? 9-9 or get a medal. 998 to get a medal. The world is running slow. So here he come. I heard you, Ray. Hi, y'all. 983. Oh, well, sir, you got to be in the contention now because all season long we've been saying, or I've been saying, and it's been the world leading time has been 88 up until June. When does that shit ever happen? Which means ain't nobody going to come out of nowhere in 49 days and just start dropping 7s and 8s. It ain't going to happen, all right? If it did, I want that P, okay?
Is he going to be a medal contender?
Yes.
If he doesn't false start like he normally does?
Well, see, now you're doing ifs, man. If I had drunk and smoked that miles, I might would have got a medal. But we can't throw the ifs in there, okay?
All you speaking on is ifs.
No, I'm not. I'm speaking on the fact that he just went 9-8.
You just said if he repeats his race pattern.
Okay, well, let me take if out. Once he repeats his race pattern, once he repeats it again, you're going to go 83 again. And 81. Right now, Devin, I got him at silver. I said, I got him at silver right now. I got him beating out everybody else that's a sprinter, okay? 2 reasons why. I'm going to give you 3, and I'm going to let y'all have it. 1, 983, the last meet of the season, I got to say you getting ready. Your coach is who? And he's known to have people ready. I understand you used to do false starts, but damn it, let's just call it what it is. You learn from your mistakes, all right? I get it. Everybody say you used to do false or whatever. This might just be his time. And based on what I'm seeing in time of the year and who he got to race against, I don't see none of them being 79, 81 low ready. I don't. The only person I'm seeing being able ready to go with him, and then if we put in his size into account, the only person I see is Fred.
I'm gonna say one thing. We got to see how he looks after he got to run rounds.
Exactly. So you saying you can't get 9, 70, 80 ready in 8 weeks before Worlds? How far? Come on, right?
Hold on. Watch this.
That's 8 weeks.
That's 8 weeks. That's 8 weeks, right? It's 8 weeks, right? Okay. The Cowboys done had 18 years. 18. They still ain't got it right. It don't matter what time you got.
Look who you talking about.
It's about
look who you talking about, though.
I'm just saying, it's about the coaches, okay? If it wasn't Glenn Mills, I wouldn't be saying that. But then I would have to discredit and say Glenn Mills can't have you ready and that's what he does.
No. Nobody's not saying that the kid can't be ready. Nobody's not saying that the kid's not talented.
Right.
Nobody's not saying that the kid didn't run fast.
Right.
We're simply saying you can't just pop out a 983 and shoot to the top of the charts and expectations. Hold on. And then expect to be the favorite.
I didn't say favorite. No. I said silver medal. I said silver medal.
A favorite for a medal. Same thing.
He damn sure favorite for a medalist right now.
He's got to show some type of consistency.
So basically,
shit, I can be a 175 average bowler and bowl a 300. That don't mean I can go on tour and win. That means I was hitting it that day. I was locked in.
Well, that means you need to change your coach.
Yeah, well, that exactly. That means that I hit it that day. I was locked in. I did everything right. And you should know as a sprinter how hard it is to do everything right in 100 meters repetitively.
It is very hard, sir.
So if he has not demonstrated that with a series, just like Maman said, a series of times, the jury's still out on him. Yeah, kudos to your 983. Kudos to your race pattern because it looked like a very nice race pattern. But sir, you've got to come and do that at least 2-3 more times to establish the consistency. Then we'll say, okay, he's a medal contender.
Okay. Here's my last reason why I say he's a medal contender. Okay. Let's just say he don't repeat the same thing. All right. 983, not repeating the same thing, mean I'm gonna back up to 990. Ain't nobody running fast. That's why I'm sitting on top of that too. Like, yeah, do a preview.
Ain't nobody running. So
who running fast? Besides Fred?
I'm not saying no one is running fast right now, but you're talking about coming up against people at the World Championships because he's not going to see any the top people till then if he makes it that far. So you're talking 8? Is it 8 weeks till Worlds? How you can't get ready in 8 weeks?
Praise. I'm not saying you can't get ready in 8 weeks, but what I'm saying is in 8 weeks, you ain't been erased the last 8 months. If your ass ain't been ready until 9, you ain't gonna get ready in 8 weeks. If you are a 10-0 runner right now, you're not gonna be a 9-7 runner in 8 weeks. You're not.
So if I've been running, if I've been running in the 990s right now all season, I ain't gonna be ready to drop 7, maybe 8 come Worlds.
Who your coach? We got to put that into the pot, though. Who is your coach?
Let's just use Christian Coleman, Tim Hall.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Let's moonwalk that.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
Okay, even if I use Tim Hall, if I'm using Tim Hall, I got to use Tim Hall with the new Christian Coleman. That ain't the same Christian Coleman. So again, I gotta say Tim Hall, yes.
Well,
Can Tim Hall get Christian Coleman to 9-7 in 8 weeks? I don't believe so.
Listen, I'm not saying 9-7, but let's not act like everyone's not allowed to have a bad race. He had a bad Christian Coleman had a bad race. It happens.
He had a bad race. Okay, listen.
Right now, hold on. Now let's think about
this. He had a bad race. I get that.
Let's think about this for a second, right? Y'all remember in 2006. Tyson Gay couldn't break 10 seconds to save his life. And then all of a sudden, the breakthrough came. And everyone thought, well, maybe he's just a 200-meter runner. People forget, in 2004, Gatlin's only win of the year was the Olympic Games. He dropped a nasty PB to win the Olympic Games.
These are facts.
We have to be, we have to wait. Let's wait and see everyone's championship. We already are Christian Coleman. Listen, Christian Coleman is going to be fine.
100%.
The only one I'm concerned about is Trayvon because we know Trayvon's been dealing with that injury. He's the only one. He's the one that if anybody's going to get impacted with a lack of racing, it will be him. Other than that, everybody's going to be fine. Everyone's going to be fine.
Define fine when you say it though.
No, that's like no.
I mean like USA fine or World Championship fine because there's some people saying that.
Well, you gotta get the USA's first. Okay. Now we also gotta remember Fred already said and let it be known that he's not running 100 meters at USA's. Now Fred
Noah is.
Okay. Fred is the boogeyman of track and field. Fred may throw you the rope a dope and all of a sudden he just jump in the 100 and say, you know what, I was bored. I ain't feel like sitting in the hotel for all those days. I'm gonna go jump and run the 100. But let's take him at his word. Let's say he doesn't decide to run the 100. Okay. Let the meet play out. And I know it's cool that we're gonna sit back and we kind of just throw the predictions to the wall, and say, okay, well, we hope this is gonna happen. But Zharnell Hughes, and y'all laughing. I'm telling you right now, that Reese Prescott is good. They have another young boy out there that's pretty good. Well, I got Great Britain winning the 4x1 at Worlds. I got them winning the 4x1. Period. That's just me. But we have to let the championships play out. We have a good indicator, and we want them to keep it going. But I'm not going to sit back and say that, yeah, a guy who's notoriously known for pissing the bed is going to actually, be in medal contention. Over who? Over who?
What do you mean? Over everybody else?
Over Lasili Topogo?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Lasili Topogo.
Yeah. Yep, over everybody.
Okay.
Over everybody.
Marvin Bracey.
Yes. Over Marv right now. Marv, my boy, I'm talking to Marv. I love Marv. Even right now. Yes, over Marv. The only person I have right now being able to beat Zharnell, the only person on this planet as of right now today that I have that will be able to be over Zharnell is Fred Curley. Because you also got to think about it, Coach. Think about everything you just said. You think as an athlete, he ain't been saying that same shit over the past couple of years? I missed the opportunity because I false started here. I missed the opportunity because I did this. I missed the opportunity because I did that. Sometimes athletes just say, I'm tired of my missed opportunities and I'm a carpe diem. I feel like he's that athlete who's doing carpe diem because he don't fail so much. You had to learn something. I'm giving his 9-8 off of all his failures. Everything that you're saying is why I'm saying it's his time now. Because he's been failing for so long. He ain't got to show up.
No.
You already answering that? I ain't even get to.
No. Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, on the board. No.
If Zharnell wins the championship, does that make Glenn Mills the greatest coach ever?
No.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Does it make him the greatest sprint coach ever?
No.
I'm going to go another way with that right there. No?
Mm-mm.
Here's what how I'm going to answer that.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead and explain yours. Go ahead and explain it.
98% of his titles came from one man. What has he done? And let's be honest, had Bolt not false started in 2011, Bolt wins 2011 as well. Now, the sweep in the 200 was pretty damn good. I got to give him that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to look at it from, if you're comparing the 100, 200, you can't put him in the same bracket as Frano on the women's side because Frano literally dominated. I mean,
by the way, Al Ben, we appreciate that $5. Keep going, Coach.
Dominated. I mean, dude, this man has dominated a better part of 3 different decades. Remember, the 2000s, the 2010s, and he won in the 2020s. You know what I'm saying? That's a different level of domination. And let's be honest, since Bolt and Blake retired and left, all Frano did was, okay, Shelly left, here comes Elaine. Elaine left, here comes Sharika. Glenn Mills hasn't done that yet. But that's not, and here's the deal, that's not knocking Glenn Mills for the great coach that he is. But you can't put him in that category. I personally wouldn't put him up. I wouldn't put him ahead of Bobby Kersey. I wouldn't put him past John Smith. He's in there, but he's in the conversation. He's in the room. He's at the table. Okay, not the greatest, but he's at the table. If there's a 6-seat table for the greatest, he has one of the seats, and that's good enough. I'm
gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it this way. Based on the question, my answer is no. He's not at all. Okay, it's not. Is he one of the greatest championship caliber coaches? I would go with that. I would go with that now. Yeah. But as far as greatest sprint coach, no. Because when you mention greatest sprint coach, you got to do it with a bunch of sprinters, not just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You got to do it a bunch of sprinters over over a period of time, because that says I can take this body, this size, that size, and make it fast.
Put Davian Clark's comment up there real quick.
Hold on, what did he say?
Now that's my guy. It was good seeing you this weekend, by the way, brother.
Davion, what's going on, baby?
It was good seeing you this weekend.
How you know that Davion Clark? What it do, baby?
Right. So For those of y'all who don't know who that is the husband of Lancina Golden Clark, who coaches the world record holder in the 100-meter hurdles. This is a former NCAA champion in the quarter, one of the best. Like when Jamaica was 400-meter straight with him, Michael Blackwood and
you going back to my days, now, baby. You going back to my days.
Brown and all them guys. That was his era. He's one of the greatest quarter miles coming out of Jamaica, and trust and believe. And he had a bad birthday because he always had to anchor against Michael Johnson, and that wasn't fun. Okay, he always had to anchor against Michael. All right, but David, I know about Raymond Stewart, but Raymond Stewart choked in every championships. Percival Spencer didn't have a long. Percival Spencer's greatest years was when he was at TCU. Usain Bolt,
Let's go Stratton.
Your son Blake. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Coach Stratton had Percival.
Yep.
Johan and Usain, they're in the class by themselves. Came and compared. Seville still need more time. Gotta give the baby more time. He's running well, but gotta give him more time. Let's not double that pressure on young boy just yet. And Zharnell, it feels like Zharnell been running for 10 years. About damn time.
That's why I keep saying it's his time. It's his time because of that. Literally because of that. I'm a fan of him because of his, and for everything that y'all just said and everything I done learned is why I'm saying he gonna get a medal now. Because damn it, it's your time. It's your time. You done messed up so many times. It's like you gotta get it. You gotta get it. But again, we're gonna switch topics. We're gonna stay in Jamaica. I'm gonna ask y'all one last time. Where y'all got him at? Based off of right now at the World Championship, because he gonna make it. What y'all got him looking like? Can he get on the podium?
Golly, I gotta see who's coming out of the U.S., bro. And honestly, I see him getting fourth because I'm telling you right now, Akeem Blake is something nasty, bro.
I'm saying fourth.
He just beat Akeem Blake.
I got Akeem Blake beating him when it matters.
All right. That's your prediction.
I got it. I'm with Lamont. I got him about 4th, 5th, 6th, somewhere in there.
I'm 4th.
I got him in the middle of the pack. I don't think he's not gonna make the medal. He's not gonna make the podium.
I got him on the podium. Okay. I got him on the podium, and I got him at silver. Fred still at gold, but I got him on the podium. I got him at silver. Hey, this is what we do on the show. We say crazy shit and see what happens.
At least you admit it.
Right.
Right now, after what I saw, I'm like, okay, well, you look like you the second best on the planet right now, baby. Because y'all use the word consistent. Well, if we're gonna use that word, shit, ain't no sprinter been consistent this year.
Not at all.
Not a single one of them. Well, except for Fred. Outside of Fred.
Has Fred ran under 990?
Yeah, he opened up 88.
That's right.
Listen, I can laugh all y'all want. If Terrence Trammell and Alan Johnson does this thing right, Trayvon Charleston's going to make that damn team.
For USA.
If they do it right. Listen to what I'm saying. If they do it right.
I believe it.
Listen, he's looking real good. And remember who his coaches are now. Guys who've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Guys who've been there. The greatest.
That's why I said I can believe it, because you got coaches that's been there.
Mm-hmm. Both of them. Hey, didn't Terrence Trammell lead off a relay at Worlds one year, like in the prelims or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coach G.
So
that was Coach G, baby.
Let's stay on this island though.
Mm-hmm.
My sis opened up. She opened up.
This is for Elaine Thompson.
What do you got, a laundry bag? What are you, for the dirty clothes? For the dirty?
Told you wrong. You're wrong for that. I know why you're going there too, but I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna let you do it. So Elaine opened up with 11-2. Okay. Here's what I got to say. All right, because I watched it. All right. Can you turn them 2 lights on for me? Because I watched it. I watched the race and the warm up. The warm up looked exceptionally amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I saw the video of her warming up and everything, I was like, "Ooh, shit, she back. Ooh, Lord, she back. Ooh, Lord, she back." Then I saw the video with 11:25, and I was like, "That ain't adding up with what I just saw." Meaning, I was getting the videos of you warming up literally from people down there, and it was phenomenal. But then that race didn't do that.
She's washed. Washed. Go back to Frano.
I don't know if we can allow this on the show.
We're like getting some free
publicity. At least turn it around. We're like getting some free goddamn.
Wash. Here's the laundry basket. Here's her career. Here's the change.
But you know what? That looked like a training run to me.
Listen, here's the change. Wash. Go to the laundromat. Wash. That was horrible. Okay. Wash. Woolite. And look at it. Her color won't fade.
I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be no part of this. I ain't got no parts of this, people. I was going on my soliloquy to explain the opposite. I don't think that.
Yeah,
I think what I saw was, I don't know what I saw. All right, damn it. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what's going on as far as I didn't ask no questions. I didn't know, all I saw was she looked damn good in the warm-up runs. The run looked like she didn't want to go.
It looked like a training run. It looked like she was working on one specific aspect part of the race.
Go back to Frano.
I don't think that's what she was working on, though, Coach. I think she was working on her race pattern.
She didn't switch coaches so many times. Who's she with now?
Listen, she needs to use her GPS.
She's still with her
husband. Back to
with her
Frano.
husband? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to Frano.
So what you gonna do when she made the podium? What you gonna say then? We'll talk about that later on, but you've already expressed how you felt about the run. Fraser, how did you feel about the run? Let's go there because we know how he feels.
Well, when I looked at it, because I watched it, I had to watch it a couple times. It looked like she was just working on something. I mean, she was in a meet where she probably knew she could win it easily. So what better opportunity to take a time to work on an aspect of your race? And this is just what I saw. I mean, she could have been trying to fix something or hone in on one particular aspect of the run. And she worked on that and just, okay, I'm just going to win the race because I can't lose to these nobodies. So that's what it looked like when you actually look at her going through the actual run. She didn't look like she was all out. Didn't look like it was 100%. This is all I got in the tank. I ain't got nothing left. Didn't look anywhere remotely close to that.
It did not. And that's the only reason why I'm saying, because I know Coach having a heart attack over there. Only thing I'm saying is this right here. The clock versus her run versus her warm-up don't add up at all. Them three don't add up well for damn. They do not add up. Now, when I saw the results, I was like, oh shit, she done. That's literally what I said. I was like, oh, my sister's done. My sister's done. Damn, she done. But then I started getting the videos, and I had to put the coaching hat on. Like, well, wait a minute now. Yeah, this don't look like a working 11-2. This look like like Coach Fraser said. Right. This look like I'm working on something 11-2. Right. Meaning, why would I go out here against these legitimate 11-5s, 11-7? Right. It's kind of like what we do out here. Right. I'm using this as a straight practice. Now, here's what's messed up. Because I'm going to give you the flow. But here's what's messed up, okay? Elaine Thompson's name is so big to where you can't hide. What they wanted to do, what I'm thinking, and I ain't even talk to the family, is let's go sneak somewhere because we need to work on some kinks. But what happens is you can't do that when you that high profile of an athlete. It's equivalent to LeBron James them playing the pickup game. You know, when they play pickup games. But if you see them in a pickup game, it's like, man, they look washed. Well, you're not supposed to be watching this shit. You just watched it because of who we are. So I'm giving her that benefit of the doubt. It's like, y'all was never supposed to see this at all. That's why I'm here. If I want y'all to see me, I'd have went somewhere for you to see me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Coach. That's it.
Yeah, I had to agree with you. I had to agree with you on that one.
Ray,
I got to agree with you on that.
Every IG model look good with a BBL.
No, BBL, no.
Okay, let's
that's a bad example.
Listen, you talk about the warm-up gave you the, she gonna look good. Well, every woman look good with makeup on. And you can put a makeup on a pig, it's still gonna be a damn pig. Okay? Bottom line is this. She need to go back to Frano.
Man, I sense a little bias, hostility in his.
Just a little bit.
You know why?
Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Just a tad bit.
You know why? Because I want the world record in the women's 4x1, and she's an intricate part of that world record being destroyed. Right?
She ain't got to be a Frano for that.
Listen, yes, she. What was you watching last year?
I was watching what I told y'all was going to happen.
Listen. All it took was one race. All it took was one race to let me know. Oh, she's going backwards. She's doing the cha-cha slide backwards. Okay, only took one race for me to see that, and I called it. I said, "Go back to Frano. Go back to Frano, please, for the love of God. Go back to Frano." She's hard-headed. She's a typical Jamaican woman. I know. I grew up with a whole bunch of them. My mama, my sisters, all of them. My grandmama, my aunties. Yes, my Jamaican women are hard-headed. Okay, they're stubborn. Okay, they're stubborn. She need to go back to Frano because the money that she's gonna lose by trying to do this rogue thing. I don't know who her husband is. No disrespect to her husband. I know that's your boy. Listen, homeboy, you ain't it. Okay, you ain't it. It's the reason why Frano is considered the greatest women's sprint coach in the history of history. Okay, go back because history is. You are trying to achieve history, become the first woman and the second human being to do the double triple or the triple double. Excuse me, the triple double. You are going to be the first, and you're playing with my emotions and the emotions of the country people of Jamaica because you want to be hard-headed, you want to be stubborn. Okay, let me tell you something. Any which way possible, we can petition her to go back to Frano. It has to. Okay? Because I love Elaine. I need her back there. 11-2 ain't it. Listen, she was lifting hard. I know a chill. I know a chill, honey. I know that. Nah. Baby, she was trying to put her foot in the ground. I need her going.
Okay, hold on. Brandon keeps spamming the chat.
Yeah, he keeps talking about something. He keeps talking about Fred is doing something.
Hold on, Brandon. I gotta put you in timeout because I actually put the wrong person in timeout. When I put the wrong person and I don't know how to undo it. I gotta learn how to work this thing.
Get on my nerves.
All right, so while I figure out how to bring my dude Certified Chaos back because it made me put him in timeout, but I guess timeout don't last that long. I figure that out here in a minute, and then we're gonna roll right on and keep it going.
Yeah, let's go.
So my question is then, so you don't see Elaine making the team?
No.
And you notice I said team. I didn't even say nothing about because the way you feel, I don't sense we even going no further than that. Like,
no. I wouldn't even bring her. I'll tell her go to hedonism over there by Sandals, over there by Ocho Rio. I'll tell her go over there. and go be wicked for a week. That's what I would tell you.
I sense some very much countryman hostility.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
This seems like this might be a little personal.
It is.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we gonna
him and his nationality. It might be a little personal.
Well, Fraser, I'm gonna ask you before we go on to the next topic. Then I'm gonna ask you.
299 meters at Jamrock trial.
I don't know what that is. We're gonna talk about her. What you got for Elaine, Fraser? You think she gonna make it?
I think she gonna make it. I put her in the same boat as my man Hughes. One race don't determine. Elaine always open up with something below par, and then when it's time to run, she's there to run.
She opened up 10-7.
Always.
Showed up 10-7 last year.
But I mean, this is one of those kooky years. Everybody opening up late, super late, and like I said, last year, I think people are taking a break this year.
Allow me to remind you where I think she is. Okay.
I think people are taking a break this year.
I don't think nobody taking a break. I think a lot of people running slow though.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by taking a break.
Turn the wheel light around, sir.
Not literally taking a break, but taking a break from not the grind ain't as serious. That's just my opinion. I mean, look at one of the greatest coaches out there. Look at his camp. You got people opening up super late, not running many races. Kersey, Bobby. So it's like, it's just not. It's just, it's just too early. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't think that run was she was all out, ready to go in top sprint shape. She could have just been coming off a strength week or something, working on something. You never know. You never know what's going on with training. So.
Okay. All right. So with all that being said, then Shelly-Ann has yet to run.
I'm concerned with her.
Let me hear it.
Because she's never opened up this late before. Now, either they know something that we don't know, and you and I, we know a lot. Keep it right there. Or whoever's coaching her is the greatest coach that nobody can put a name to. Because he figured something out and said, let's race it. He's on the Flojo and not the speculation about the Flojo plan, where Flojo ran maybe one race, went to U.S. trials, set the world record. Her next race wasn't until the Olympic Games in September, damn near October. So who knows? If she pulls off this win, if she goes out there and she drops 10-6, she go out there like she ain't skipped a beat. Boy, oof. We're gonna see.
So when's she running?
She's opening up. She's opening up at trials. Her first race will be trials.
Yeah.
Are their trials the same as ours?
Same weekend.
Same weekend.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I ain't got much to say on this one.
Shit. I mean, have we ever seen this before?
And somebody open up at trials? No, that's a good question. I don't think so.
Like, don't do nothing until trials.
And actually make a team?
And actually make the team.
Nah, I can't recall, bro.
I can't recall. Not in a sprint event, not in a short sprint event.
Okay. I was just wondering. Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid Shelly is going to get to the World Championships and win it with a faster time than we would expect her to run it with.
Really?
Based off of
what?
Based off of this right here. How the fuck did Brandon Alfonso get back, but what's his name didn't get back? How did he do that? I gotta learn how to work this blocking stuff. How did you do that? But anyway, get back to the show. I'll get back to the show. Come on, my dude Certified Chaos got blocked. And I wasn't trying to block him. Oh, he back. Oh, okay, we good. Certified Chaos, you back. LB said he got 2 more years in prison. Damn, LB. Okay, now I feel better because I really felt bad. My dude Certified Chaos, I had blocked him on accident. That's why my morale had changed. I was trying to find out to get my man out of prison, man. I was calling lawyers and stuff. I'm glad to see you back. Now, here's what I was saying, okay? If Shelly-Ann has not ran yet, that don't mean she's been sitting at home eating bonbons watching TV. Okay?
I mean, we know that. But you got to remember, man, race sharpness.
I wanted you to say that, baby. I want you to say that, baby. I want you to say that. You know why I want you to say that? Because we talking about somebody who done ran 1,000, 100 million, 1,000 straightaways.
I don't think that apply to her.
Shelly-Ann wakes up and so she don't need no strategy. She no strategy.
Shout to Al Ben.
Al Ben. What do you say? Hold on. Al Ben, I'm gonna send you 250 back.
Hey, boy.
You see you having that back. We appreciate it. I'm gonna see you have that back, sir. I'll see you have that back. But we'll get to that comment. But like I was saying, I got faith in Shelly. The fact that she ain't running, I got faith in the fact that that's helping her to where. So we make sure we understand this correctly. I'm only gonna run at my trials to see what I look like right now. And then I'm gonna run 3 more races, which would be first round Budapest, second round Budapest.
Yeah, Shelly had a bye, so
exactly because she got that bye. That's why I'm like, well, if you wanted to put it out there because she got that bye and she ain't had to run at all, she get there. She got the precious legs. She ain't been on no planes. She ain't went nowhere and did nothing. She ain't did nothing but trained some more. I haven't had to really explode at a track meet to deal with any type of real injuries. So when you looking at it from that perspective, now if it was anybody else, I'm like, oh hell no, they done. But come on, that's like LeBron James. Like it's in their DNA now. Like running 100 meters in that lady's DNA. She did that shit backwards, her eye closed. So because of that, I'm like, well, shit, I actually got her winning now because she ain't ready. Literally, I got her winning because she ain't ran. And had she had to run and we had seen something, that may be different. But because I ain't seen nothing.
Hey, for those of y'all who's asking this question, Michael Cherry's in Florida training with Gary Evans. Champion is dealing with a foot injury, but he should be all right. He was in the comments on Anson and Gat's live a couple of weeks ago, and I asked where's Champion. He commented, he said, "Yo, I was out, but I should be running soon." So that's where Michael Cherry is, and that's the status of Champion Allison. And I'm gonna say it again: if things is going in the direction how it look, listen to me, people. I'm batting 2 for 2. I told everybody that the Bahamas was going to beat the United States. And I told everybody that Trinidad was going to beat the United States.
In what?
In the 4x4. Yeah. I literally called the Bahamas beating the United States a year at the World Championships going into the Olympic year. I literally was being biased because the guy who led off Trinidad's 4x4 was the kid that I coached in college. So I was being biased with that one. I'm telling you right now, you can't name me 4 quarter miles at the U.S. right now that's going to go out there and be competitive at Worlds.
No.
Because Elijah Godwin got hurt at NCs. We don't know what Michael Norman's doing. Okay. Rod got the Norwegian boogeyman to deal with. Okay. We don't know. And Champion is down. Michael's down. We don't know. And for what I'm hearing, breaking news, somebody's going to be cleared to compete next year. I'll tell you offline. But they're not running this year. And the depth of the men's 400 is weak. I don't mean to get off topic, but we gonna see. We gonna see.
He said that go one of your 400-meter legs right there.
Hey, might be. Listen. Listen. He should have been a quarter mile from the damn jump. I don't care what.
He should have never went to Georgia, but I ain't gonna start that again today.
Yeah, don't start that because Althea did a good job with him when she was there. Althea did a good job, and Carol's first year with him. Remember, the dude's a 2-time NCAA champion. He ran under 10, he ran under 20, and he's consistently under 45 seconds on his relay. And he jumped 27 feet.
But he did all that for what? For why? Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. We're still on the line. We're still on the island. We're still on the island, damn it. Right. Okay, so now talking about this island. You already told us how you feel, Coach. So basically, the next question was: right now, do we still see, or do we see at all, a Jamaican sweep again in the women's 100-meter dash?
No. Hell no.
Go ahead, you got the flow. Tell me who you don't see making it.
Listen, I don't care how any of y'all feel about this young girl. She carries Maryland. And honestly, if Shelly ain't where she's supposed to be, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And it doesn't burn me to say this. It's about time I can say this. Sha'Carri's gonna win the world championships if everything goes the way it's supposed to go.
No, she's not.
Okay.
No shit not. I'm listening with you, but no shit not.
Okay, who gonna beat her?
Shit not.
Give me one person that you think can beat her.
I'll give you two. And they both in Jamaica.
Give me one.
Pick one then. You want Jacko or you want the defender? Which one you want? I give you two of them.
Okay, listen to what I just said.
Okay, I'm listening.
Shelly and them are not where they're supposed to be. Because we've seen this happen. Hence, as to why Carmelita was able to beat Shelly at the World Championships. Because Shelly wasn't 100%.
Sir, you
don't know what's going on.
You don't win back.
Listen, regardless of what people say, Shelly runs better with the more races she got. Because she gets race sharp. She's the one person that benefits from race fitness. When Shelly is running on top of her game, listen, y'all could be stands in marks all day. Okay? I don't care. And at the end of the day, I know physics and I know I know how this damn thing works in biomechanics. If you all think she's gonna go into the world championship, that being her second meet, and she's gonna go out there and she's just gonna win the whole thing,
I do.
I don't think it's impossible.
I do. And the reason why, Coach, and watch this. What did she open up with last year?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to go there.
Oh, wait.
How many?
Fraser, this is the
I was just
same
about to go
guy.
there.
This is the same guy who didn't want to use the previous year for anybody else. But now
look what we're talking about, though. We're talking about Shelly-Ann Fraser Price.
You know, I know it sounds ironic, but I got to agree with Ray. Ray.
Finally.
It kind of sounds, but you have to understand. Wisdom brings a different type of preparedness. When just like NBA players, as they go through the years, they understand how to manage themselves. So they're at their peak when they need to be the sharpest. It's no different in any other sport. When you a young gun, you want to go out there, you want to run to 1, run to 2, run to 4x1, run. As you get older, it's called managing yourself. Last year, she definitely proved that she could manage herself and run fast when she needed to run fast.
Bro,
she opened up 10-6.
How many races did she have prior to that meet?
Was it 4? I believe it was only 4.
Okay, I'm talking about meets.
Right.
She went over to Kenya.
I believe it was only 4.
A couple more times.
And she ran. Did she not run 10-6 in all 4 of them? Just about.
Okay, and that's fine.
So,
but y'all are literally telling me.
Hold on.
Y'all literally telling me that this woman's gonna walk her second meet of the year.
But hold on.
World
so
championship.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Time out.
I'll tell you that.
But what you have to understand, she's a veteran. So the world championships is not going to have the same type of effect on her because she's been there, done that. So her races is no different as when she opened up the first race last year. Okay, she opens up the first race at trials. She runs the second race last year. Okay, she runs the second race at trials. She runs the third race last year. We still running 10-6 fast, right? She runs the first round of Worlds. What's the difference?
Ain't no difference.
It ain't no difference.
Now watch this.
Because she's a veteran.
Listen. I will be more than happy
What's the difference?
I'll be more than happy to be proven wrong, but history has been on our side.
Now watch this.
I'll be more than happy to eat that L.
We've never hit this in history, though. We've never hit this in history.
Right.
Because we've never had a female. We've never had an athlete, period, of her caliber. So because we've never had an athlete, period, of her caliber, we can't do it. It's the same thing like you, the Lakers. During the middle of the season, they had them counted out. But you got LeBron James. You got Anthony Davis. You got athletes who know how to turn up when it's playoff time.
Okay.
You got the same thing when it comes to Tom Brady. You got playoff Tom. Certain athletes, you just got to get them that edge. Like the world champs ain't nothing to me.
Hey, y'all remember 2017?
What about it?
Remember how that worked out for Bolt?
Sir, 2017, that's 8 years after you done ran 9.5. Good damn luck. What are you talking about?
No, Ray. Ray. You are just talking to react. Listen to what I'm saying. Usain Bolt pulled the same crap and got his doors blew off at Worlds to a field that he should have dominated. He should have went out world champion.
Sir, Usain Bolt was on the downside. Shelly is doing this. That's a horrible comparison.
No, it's not a horrible comparison.
That's a horrible comparison.
No, Ray, you're not listening.
Okay, so wait. 2017.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
What place did he get?
Oh, hold on. He got third to guys that he mollywopped.
So that's getting your doors blown off?
Both don't get his doors blown off since he got on the scene.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't the third like a very the dip or something like that?
No, did you not see the gap that Christian Coleman put on him?
It wasn't that big a gap.
Can we
all right.
Can we justify if you can't compare the two and their careers at the same time?
Exactly.
You cannot compare the careers at the same time.
Stop, people, stop. Listen.
We listening. That's why we
you're not. No, you're not, because y'all cut me off. Listen.
Okay, listen again.
Listen.
Okay.
You all are giving Shelly her just due respect, but we have to be real. Race fitness matters. Okay? Handling those type of
check your phone because we get a mess at the same time.
I know, I just got it. I know. I just got it. Dude, going into that championship year with Bolt didn't race. Bolt maybe had one race, and that was it. He went to the Worlds and boom, blew up. Okay, race fitness matters.
Hold on.
Hold on. Race fitness matters. You are telling me that just we're gonna say a 37-year-old woman, not 29, not 31. We're gonna say a 37-year-old woman who literally put her central nervous system into overdrive last year is going to legitimately have two meets this year. The slow cooker, and then she's gonna jump into the front, and she's gonna jump into the Chinese kitchen firing grease, and then she's gonna go out there and she's gonna win and drop 10-6 of vastly on the race.
It's possible. It's possible. Okay. It's definitely possible.
Okay.
But you use it.
Listen. I won't be mad if it happens. I'm just looking at history says
okay.
It never happened.
Okay, understand something, Lamont. Under normal people's circumstances,
Ego Jack, what's up?
You're 100% accurate in your statements. Under normal people's circumstances.
Wow.
But are we not in agreement that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price is not a normal athlete? Huh? She's not a normal athlete. If you can open up 10-6 now. Let that ponder for a second. We all know race fitness is important, championship, blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop, blah. You open up 10-6. You come back and run 10-6. You come back and run 10-6. You come back and run 10-6. Then you go into championships. So if that's me, I'm gonna follow the same damn training plan.
Why am I getting bullied right now by people? Why
opening up?
You saying stupid stuff.
right. I'm saying, listen to me. I'm following the same training plan. I'm gonna open up 10. I'm gonna do the same thing I did. Open up 10-6. I'm just happen to be opening up at the trials. I'm not really worried about it because I got to buy, so it's not no pressure on me because I know I'm gonna make world championships. So let's use these trials as my race fitness races.
Look,
come on, it don't take a rocket science to figure that out.
I would love for Shelly to be the one out of 100 billion. I will love it. I will not fight it. I'll be more than happy to see it. I'm just saying history has proven that it's kind of hard.
But history ain't even had this type of circumstance.
What are you comparing it to? It's never.
If I'm not mistaken,
you cannot compare.
Wait a minute.
If
I'm not mistaken,
listen.
Bolt even said that year.
When he
said he wasn't even training that year.
He wasn't training. He should have retired in 16. That was not even the same Bolt.
Exactly.
If the same Bolt had not been partying, DJing, popping bottles, and goddamn going in New York with his girlfriend every other weekend, he probably would have won. But that's why he got 30 because he wasn't even training.
And my point is,
hey, man, I shut down 2 years ago.
Listen, respectfully.
You pointing right way.
Listen,
I don't know. You need to take a
respectfully. If Shelly proves me wrong, good. I would be more than glad to eat that. I don't care. I want her to prove me wrong, but it's gonna be slim. But
no, sir, it's not slim, sir. Now watch this.
It's not gonna be slim.
Here's why it's not slim. Okay, you're taking somebody who has been in 10-6s. That's where they live at, and you're expecting somebody who's never stepped foot at a major championship in their life. I don't give a damn about the USAs. You're expecting somebody who's never been to a Pan Am's, never been to a Continental game, never been to a Olympics or World Championship to just walk in and destroy somebody who's been doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So what you're telling me is Sha'Carri is going to have the same calmness as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. She's gonna be in the same mental state, like
nowhere close.
It's just another dead part. Like
listen to what I'm saying.
You mean to tell me she's gonna walk in there and dethrone?
Listen what I'm saying. I want to be proven wrong when it comes down to Shelly. I don't care. That's the one time where I will take that L. Okay, I will take that L. If she goes out there and her only races was Jamaican trials and world championships, pull it off. Then cool.
I need you to stop ignoring. I need you to stop ignoring Mouse text because he's trying to tell you. Shut up.
Pay attention.
He's trying to tell you. Shut up
right now.
I didn't get that text. I didn't get that text.
You sound stupid right now.
I didn't get that text.
You ain't sounding. Well, I'm telling you what he said. He shut up.
So y'all bullying me right now, okay?
Look,
I didn't get that text.
Look what you're saying.
Okay.
You're literally saying Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, one of the greatest to ever do it, and literally just went 10-6 last year and said, my goal next year is to go faster. You're saying that somebody who we've known to have follow parts and even their own championships. We've seen them flaky at Prefontaines. We've seen them flaky at championships. That person that we've seen over these years has figured it out overnight. And go
right.
She still has to prove she can do it against them.
She got to first get there.
All right, let's just say, for example, right, whatever's happening with Shelly keeps her out, right? Let's just say, Ray, you know what I'm talking about. Let's just say Shelly's not there, right? You're gonna sit here and tell me, because this is something I know you want to talk about. You're gonna sit here and tell me that you don't believe that you don't believe that this won't be Sha'Carri's year to win?
To win, no.
Okay, outside of Shelly, who's gonna beat her?
Sharika, who's also been there. Well, how do we just throw out the people who done did this before? Like, how do we just take somebody who ain't never been there?
Okay,
now, I could honestly see if Sha'Carri had at least been to a world championship, done got bit by the world championship bug, done at least did a relay, at least did a round, something. I cannot just say you're gonna walk up in here and beat every female who's been there. That is crazy.
Here's the thing. Here, maybe I can weed through what Lamont is trying to say to make it make sense. Based off of how Miss Sha'Carri is running this year, if you take out Shelly-Ann Fraser, she does boost her chances of being one of the favorites based off of how she's running this year. However, we all know on this panel, if you've never been there, it's different than if you have. If you've never done it under those lights, under that circumstances, it's a lot different when you have. The whole mental game that you play with yourself is two different things. And so until Sha'Carri proves herself against the world, because we know what she can do against the USA. She's not even worried about the USA.
Right.
But until she steps and does it against everybody else,
you know what?
Jamaicans, your Great Britons, Talu, all of them.
You know what, Ray?
It's kind of like
you know what, Ray? I will concede.
Well, you're gonna have to, buddy, because we tear you up.
No. I will concede. I will concede.
Throw the white flag. Throw the white flag.
No. Listen. I'm like Raymond. Okay, I can concede when when I listen and I hear things. Okay. Sha'Carri hasn't proven herself on the international stage running rounds. Okay, cool. That matters.
A lot, you think?
Okay. Now,
it's kind of game we in.
Now listen. If you really want to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. And if Shelly's not in that race, because we know Elaine ain't going. Okay, we know she ain't going. All right. If Shelly's not in that race, for whatever reason, the women's 100 meters will be up for grabs. And let me tell you why. One name, John Smith. And who does John Smith coach?
He was coaching the last year.
Okay, John Smith.
Yeah, how do you know that ET won't be there?
Yeah,
how do you know Elaine Thompson won't be there?
How you know that?
How can she not be there?
That's what I'm saying.
How can she not be there?
Hold on.
Wait. There has to be 3 Jamaican women to finish in front of her, though.
I know she won't be here.
She won't be in the Worlds, or she won't be in the finals?
This episode of RaesTake is brought to you by Bible Light.
Non-Jam water. Can y'all get a bottle of water? Because I can't even drink today.
I think
I did. See, I started doing the show in the middle of the day, so I didn't have to drink.
Drinking.
Man, listen, I don't know what he done did. Like, he done something. Like, I just don't understand what he talking about.
You need to go back to Sprano.
My goodness, I had to get non-Jam water. Bring me some water.
Somebody said answer the question.
You right now.
Huh?
Somebody said answer the question. How you know ET won't be there?
And pretend like it's alcohol.
How do I know? How do I know she won't be there?
Yeah. Elaine Thompson, how you know she won't be there? Somebody answer the question.
Again,
somebody said answer the question.
Answer the question. That ain't answer the question. They ain't answer the question. A lot of people want to know.
A lot of people want to know.
Correspondents texting me want to know the same thing.
Yeah,
how do you answer the question?
I know she won't be there because she just ran 11:25 the other day. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't fall like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Since when is 11:25 falling?
When you run 10:54?
But that's open. That ain't falling.
When you break a record that
so
many thought that many
she's supposed to open up 10:54.
Eugene, she broke a record that belongs to a freaking robot named Flojo. She broke one of her records. When you do that, when you break one of her records, you can't fall off. You have to retire in the sunset on a high.
So if she comes back to the Worlds and runs 10:6, 10:7, she's still falling off.
She won't.
But no. I'm asking you if she does.
She won't.
But if she does,
I have a better chance of being white.
Well,
Sammy Sosa, you better get his phone number then. Find out what doctor he went to.
Okay, I have a better chance. I have a better chance. Okay, growing 5 more inches. Okay,
I'm gonna read it like this.
Somebody said no, you don't.
I am not paying him no mind right now. He's been bullying me. He's been bullying me all for like a week now. Okay, he's been bullying me. You can bully that one, sir. You can bully that one, sir. Bullying compliment.
I'm gonna read this right here, sir. This says she has 2 weeks to get better, and she has done this before. And you know that the Jamaicans are very capable of naming her to the team just because.
So they're gonna take a spot from a worthy person.
And they also said you can go 5 and still be under 6 feet.
Yo, I've done nothing to deserve this type of treatment. I've done nothing to deserve this type of treatment.
They did. You open your mouth up.
I've done nothing to deserve this type of treatment. Next topic, man.
They did. You did when you went out on that limb and said she had it. It wouldn't have been so bad had you not said. You could have said Sha'Carri can medal. That's fair. Right. That's fair. That's fair to say. But you went on the limb and said could win the whole damn thing. It ain't never stepped foot. Ain't even had 2 back-to-back races against people that she won both rounds in.
Hey, hold on. Gatlin's first international meet was the Olympics. He ain't made the team in 03, remember? He ain't made the team in 03. I'm just saying.
You said a lot. You said a lot of shit that don't make sense, but you are saying. I'm not gonna lie that you. Wow. You definitely saying.
Michael Johnson. Hold time. Michael Johnson's first international meet was 91, and he ran 2001 into a negative 3.7 headwind, and he won it. Okay. Right. Steve Lewis never made a team before that in '88.
This would be the part of RaesTake when Molly would say you've gotten off topic.
And not the question. They ran 4 rounds. Okay, I'm just saying. But go ahead. You know what? Go ahead.
Hey, because the question was, would the Jamrock girls still sweep it? Well, we know how you feel about it. They won't. No. Frazier, after that long, ridiculous soliloquy, I don't even know if we can stay on topic, but we stand on topic. What are you thinking?
I don't think they'll sweep. I think Sha'Carri will medal. Just because she's in a different headspace this year, and she's demonstrated that. And talent-wise, no one ever questioned her talent. I mean, we were saying for years if she got it right between the ears, she's going to be one of the major players in the women's 100. And so far, she's demonstrated that she's got it right between the ears. I mean, she did beat Sharika head up. I mean, that early in the year, but it does count for a psychological a win that you've beaten one of them. Because prior to beating Sharika, she hadn't beaten any of the Jamaican 3. So I think you have to put all that into the bowl and stir it up, and legitimately put her in the top 3. But it ain't gonna be easy because she has a lot of I've never been there's to overcome. And so being that her battle has always been between the head and not the legs, you have to factor that into if she can handle it, if I'm making sense. If her battle had been physical, then you would be like, okay, she may not be there, but because it's mental and she's got in a better place, I think you can be safe to say she's going to be in the mix.
Okay. Before we go to the next topic, my answer is I'm sticking with the Jamaican sweep. Sticking with it, okay? And the reason why I'm sticking with it is because of this right here. I get it. She looks good. She looks great. She's running fast. She's ran fast. But what she has not done is shown that she can do it when it matters, okay? Now, what I mean by that is this right here. You're going up against women who have already done it. Now, I could see if any of those 3 women had retired or wasn't running, okay? I could see that. I don't give a damn that Elaine opened up with 11-2. I know that 11-2 wasn't real, all right? I know that wasn't real, okay? What I'm going to go off of is no matter what, Elaine Thompson, what place she got last year in 100?
Third, second, or third?
Third.
That was Podium, right?
Yeah. It's been on the podium every single time.
The year before that.
Cut right to the chase. Been on the podium.
Was she on the podium? Before that, where she on the podium, okay?
Right.
So what you want me to do,
sir?
what you want me to do, sir?
Frano.
What you want me to do is
Frano.
you want me to go up against.
Frano.
Now you can say Frano all day long, though, okay?
It matters.
But here's what I say. Here's what I say.
Frano wasn't coaching her last year.
Hold on. And she got a medal. Hold on.
Right. But she struggled. But she struggled.
Hold on.
Watch
this right here.
Hold on. Watch
I know you cut me out, sir.
I know he's watching. Hold on, Ray. I know he's watching, and I know because he's texting us. And I'm gonna say this because he's bothering me all day. And I'm gonna say it. That's like saying Grant's gonna be the world champion if he left Coach Holloway.
Listen, watch this right here, sir. Now watch this. This is how I'm gonna end all this. I'm gonna tell you and explain to you, okay? All three of us on this panel, we know one thing for certain, two things for sure. 2003 to 2009, where was I at? In Kansas City with the great Coach Hobson. We all know how great of a coach he is, okay?
Right.
Well, I'm saying 2008. 2009, who coached me when I made the World Championship team?
Who did?
I did. Okay? It was me, a friend of mine holding the clock, and a preacher, believe it or not. All right. You know why I was able to make the team? Because from 2003 to 2008, those 5 years of Hop, I learned everything he could possibly teach me. All I needed was somebody to hold the clock now. Okay. 2010, my PR year, I was with JJ. Now, why was JJ able to get me the PR? Because he was an athlete, he's a little younger. And then guess what? I had already learned everything. So that's what I keep saying. Like, some athletes don't need to coach no more. I'm saying if this was fresh Elaine starting out, horrible decision. But she done learned so much to where you got to give her that benefit of the doubt to where, like, I know what we did to get ready. I know Frano's whole program. So because I know his whole program, I can do the same program and take my husband and take him to the track. Now, here's what I'm saying. Hold on, I ain't done. Now, here's what I'm saying. Because of that, what you're saying is when you was with Frano, you went 10-5. Okay, well, guess what? Your new coach and being away from here might not be as good, so that brings you back to third place. That's the only difference. That's it. She can't get no worse. This is her worst. So saying that she can't make the podium, who gonna stop her? I gotta go. All my choices are people who've never been on the podium, period. So I gotta choose from somebody who ain't never made it versus people who done made it 20 times. Nah, I can't pick you. I can't. You ain't never even been there. Nobody that else has been there, period. No, Elaine might not win it, but she damn sure can make that podium because she knows how to make the podium. That's just like I say. That's just like freaking Tom Brady. He know how to get to the Super Bowl. I don't care what coach I got. I know how to get there. It's the same way. Like, I know how to get there. LeBron James, what team you want me to go to? I know how to get there. She will make that podium. I still have them at top 3. I do not have Sha'Carri breaking it up. I have Sha'Carri getting 4th, but I do not have her breaking it up because rounds will play a part. This will be Sha'Carri's first time ever at a championship having to run rounds. And last year, she mismanaged rounds last year. So you still ain't got it down pat. That's why she didn't make it through USA last year because she mismanaged the rounds. That first round was boo, boo, scratch. You don't know how to run through rounds yet. She ain't been there yet. So I got to sit here and say, nah, you can make the finals. You can definitely make the finals. But can I say when it comes time to it, are you going to be able to lock in and be prepared to go race them 3 and hold your composure and not fall to your race pattern at all? I don't think she's ready for that. I think one-offs, she ready. But you got to manage every round and then you got to clear your mind and know they not on the track with me. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all.
Jamaica's on sleeping. We can forget about that. Let's move on.
I think you got 4. I think you got 5
people's face, but they not.
I think you've got 5. I think you've got 5 girls legitimately that can medal. Talu, Sha'Carri, and the 3 Jamaicans. Now, I think those 5.
The 2 Jamaicans.
Those 5, legitimately. Just based off of pedigree.
So we just gonna forget about Dina Asher.
And then you might say, forget about her.
So we just gonna forget about Dina.
I said based off of pedigree.
We're gonna forget about Daryl Needle. So the same way we giving Shelly, we're gonna give a finalist spot to Kimbunji.
Oh, by the way, all of y'all who paid for comments, I got them over in the start comments, so we're gonna attack all those at the end of the show.
Also, we just gonna forget about Julian Alfred.
I am. I damn sure am. Hell
yeah.
Indo, outdoor, NCAA though. Went home and in the back door. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm forgetting about him. You talking about top 3? After season she done had? Oh yeah, she been forgot about. Nah, sir.
You ain't gonna be able to conjure. You ain't gonna be able to conjure that up.
And if Julian Alfred was to make top 3, I myself will get my own damn drug testers, and I'll pay for it.
I didn't say top 3.
See that?
I didn't say top 3.
Hell no.
Wow.
You mean tell me you went from January to August and you still got it? I got to see that, baby. I know I got to see the results. Damn, you saw the piss test or whatever country you with. Forget IU. I'm hiring my own piss testers. I got to see that because I don't believe that.
Ray, stop. Hold on. Lauren Williams did it. Okay, went through a whole year in medal at the Olympic Games.
Sir, now I'm glad you brought it up. Go back and look at the field. It was the same people she raced against. Mona Lee now. It was the same people she raced in college.
The Olympics.
It was the same people though. They all retired.
Mona did not make the Olympic team.
I'm sorry, that was the World Championship. 05. I'm talking
no,
05.
I'm talking about 04. She was already turned pro after she was pro in 05. I'm talking about 04 when she was running for Miami.
Say it again. Weak era then. Yeah.
Wow.
These girls out here running 6s like water. Come on, baby. Don't do it like that.
All right. So here we go. So all those Olympic champions who ran the full collegiate season?
What?
All those Olympic champions who ran the full collegiate season.
What Olympic champions? What 100-meter dash Olympic champions won a full collegiate season? Name them.
Oh, 76? Hazy Crawford?
Lord have mercy.
Did he just go back to 76? Did he go back to 76?
But here's the deal.
If nothing else, you know track and field.
Hold on, Ray. You talking about winning. Ray, you talking about winning. I'm saying making the finals. That's what I said.
You get a lot of them make the finals.
But no. I said making the finals.
Yeah,
Ray want to get specific. Ray want to get all specific about is the 100, this and that. Well, what about the Tiger Bells?
Is he back in 6?
It doesn't matter. It happened.
Come on, Lamar. Keep us at least in the.
And you also got to remember the vast majority, most of the Olympic teams. Hold on,
half the audience probably don't even know that.
Listen, bro.
The audience wouldn't even born. I
wouldn't. No. See, no. But see, y'all trying to roll y'all argument into making to fit y'all narrative. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna tell the truth here. We're gonna tell the truth. And it happened.
I'm just saying, keep it.
I'm so hard. Didn't Terrence Shamel medal in college? Why was he in college? Didn't Jeremy want to win the Olympic title in the 400? Okay, yes, and Lauren Williams got second. No, hold on. Lauren Williams got second.
That was no, by the way.
Come on. Lauren Williams got second to a crackhead in 04. She was on dope.
Who's that?
Exactly. You don't even know who she is. It's like catching trouble. Okay, Lamar just showed up out of nowhere.
Hey, he might need a hug. Let's give him a hug.
Elaine don't put him in a bad.
Elaine, that's right. She's in a bad place because she's gonna sit there and I'm telling you right now, she ain't gonna make the team. If she doesn't make the team, they're gonna put Ronnie Adi. They're gonna pull a Peter Gay Dowdy. They're gonna pull a Peter Gay Dowdy on her.
She's making the team, sir.
Okay.
Who's gonna
stop? This is what I said. They're gonna pull a Peter Gay Dowdy on her and pull her from and pull.
Shout out to my dog Peter Gay, man. That was my dog.
They're gonna pull her off the team. Put Elaine out there, and Elaine gonna get embarrassed.
Well, hey, can everybody in the chat Send Lamont the huggy emoji.
Please, look. Dang,
Can everybody send him the hug emoji?
Goodness gracious, it's been look.
Hey man, I done said we want to
Bruh, you made it out the airport. You are no longer stuck in Atlanta. You at home now, okay? You at home. You made it. You ain't in Atlanta. You ain't gotta be so frustrated, okay? Put your feet up.
Nah, bro. Nah, she pissing me off, man. She pissing me off. My friend, they pissing me off, man. I want that world record. I want that women's 4x1 world record. I'm tired of hearing Charles's mouth. I'm tired of it. I want that world record going. Okay? I want that world record going. You saw how hot I was. I had to hear Ray's mouth all summer last year.
Oh, y'all saw it. It's still pinned on RaesTake Instagram, baby. It ain't changing. That ain't changing at all. That's gonna be.
I told y'all that was gonna happen last year too.
We did. Me and Fraser both said it.
We both said that.
We both said it on the show, and we're like, man, it might happen. Y'all didn't, you know. All right, before Coach have a pop a blood vessel, let's go on switch to the next topic. And this is the topic I want to talk about. Abby Steiner. She made the cut from the green room of what the topics was for today. I'm pretty sure she made it because of what I had been saying. So the question was or is, should we be worried about Abby Steiner?
In what capacity?
In the capacity of meddling.
You mean worried that she will medal or won't medal?
Yeah, that she will. Well, she won't medal this year around.
I mean, I don't see who's gonna keep her from medaling this year.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna medal either. I don't think she's gonna medal.
I don't think she's gonna medal either.
I don't see who's gonna. Who's gonna keep her from medaling? I mean, who's gonna actually outside of Sharika and Gabby? Who's gonna keep her from medaling? Because we don't know what Sha'Carri doing the double. I'm sorry. Anybody who could stop.
I didn't know if you want me to name them because I was gonna start naming them.
Hold on. Because anybody who could do 50 meters out and do this and still run 22.0, it's a problem. It's a problem. Okay. So, but honestly, who's gonna keep her off? Who's gonna stop her from medaling?
I think it's a lot.
Dina. Okay. Hold on. I'll give you Dina.
Okay.
Sharika. Gabby. Okay. If they're on their games, I can see that happening. Outside of them three, who else?
Sha'Carri. I got Sha'Carri actually. I got Sha'Carri having a better shot of medaling in 200 than 100 because she can actually make mistakes and open up. That's why I got her. I got her medaling in that. I don't have it in 100 though. Because of that, and because of how. Here's what I look at when I look at these athletes. Okay. I look in their face, all right? Damn, when they get done running, I look in their face because they're going to tell you everything, okay?
You look at her face?
Even before the race, they're going to tell you everything. Like I told y'all, when I saw Noah in, what's the name? He didn't run fast. He powered up. New York, he didn't power up. Two different Noahs, okay? What I've seen from Abby Steiner this year is not the smiles that I saw last year. I have not saw the confidence that I saw last year. I've seen her running. I've seen her going through the motions, but I have not seen her have that in her eyes like I'm just dominating. Now, it could be possibly that they are actually now training her to be ready when it matters, and that's completely different from what she normally does. She is I run all the time. So you're trying to, I'm just speaking what I see. You're trying to convince an athlete who they get their strong point from running all the time to you're not going to do that no more. Now you're going to do this system. So now she got to buy into that. I don't see in her face to where she's even confident that she's the old Abby. And she even says, we're just going into some stuff. We're working towards some stuff. I don't see that confidence in her face. I don't see it when she come off the curve. The Abby Steiner, I gave her the name Stangle for a reason. When that gun went off, come here. Every last one of y'all, before we get off this curve, you got to see me. Now Abby is at the end of the race, the last 5 pulling away. That's not Abby Steiner. That's not the same Abby at all. Yeah.
There's a huge.
What do you mean? What do you mean? She wasn't leading the USA's.
No.
She did that same day in USA's.
No, we're talking about world.
Yeah, we're talking about world championships.
Oh. Yeah, there's a huge adjustment. There's a huge adjustment coming from college that first pro year. It's a huge adjustment because you don't run you have to look at it. In college, you go into every meet, you're running a minimum 2 races. Minimum 2 races.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You come to the pros, it's just the opposite. You're running a maximum of maybe 2 races.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different mental preparation as well as a different physical preparation. And so I think she's trying to negotiate through that right now, this first year, until her body adjusts to, okay, your body has to adjust to that as well as your mind. She's not running bad.
No, she's not running bad.
She's just not looking like she looked as sharp as she did when she's running all those races. You can't help but look sharp. You running them races. And so I think she will look more like herself in 2 weeks. She will make the team.
Yeah, she definitely make the
I
team.
just don't think she's gonna be. I just don't think she's gonna medal. She'll make the finals. She'll make the finals. She made the finals last year, but I don't think she's gonna medal.
Coach Holloway said Abby is actually running very well. She's possibly ahead of her curve from last year based on races running. He sees shit like that, like that.
Right.
So
yeah,
I didn't see that, and that's not the stuff that I was looking for or looking at. Like I said, I look in the face. So I'm gonna take what Coach said with that based on who he is. So what I'm seeing is later on down the line, I think she'll become that dominant threat to where she won't lose 200s ever. Yeah, that's what I see.
I think next year after.
Yeah. I see going into that as years to come, she's gonna be no allows of 200. Like you can hang it up, don't even think about it, don't even do it. But I think even this year with her,
I ain't gonna say all that. Because let me tell you something. There's a woman down in Texas.
Don't matter.
Her name is Gabby Thomas, and she's coached by the great Tanja Buford-Bailey.
I know. I understand what y'all saying. I do understand what y'all saying. I understand what y'all saying. But we have all been watching both of them. Once Abby Steiner gets it fully figured out, but she still ain't even hit her top end speed that we know her to hit. When she get that thing figured out, Gabby won't be able to hang with her on that curve. And then guess what? Gabby, that you not come back to get her. That's like a Tyson Gay. Tyson Gay, Water Spearman. You're not coming back to get her. You just not.
You can't. Now, Lamont got a good point. You can't count out Gabby because she's.
I'm not counting out Gabby.
She's 11-0. She's 49. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm not saying. I'm not counting.
Gabby don't even run the 100. So
I'm not counting her out at all.
Here's when you compare those two. Here's what I would say. They're gonna have in years to come.
I'm just watching.
In years to come.
Oh no, Coach! Shout out, Coach! What's going on, Coach?
In years to come, those two are gonna have some epic battles. It's gonna be epic battles because of certain physical attributes. I would shift the favor to Gabby a little bit more because she's taller. However, Abby has crazy foot speed and turnover. So you're gonna have some that's for clashes. I mean, you're gonna have some epic.
You're gonna have them clash, but if you think about it, if we go on the men's side, that's equivalent to Tyson versus Wallace. It's the same thing. Like
you had epic battles.
That's an epic battle, but most of the time Tyson gonna get the best of it because he can get off that curve quicker. And now if I can get out that curve quicker, you got to use that same 400-meter string that I got to try to come catch me. So we can't pretend like Abby can't go 49.
But that's where. But then you got to look at Gabby's running. Gabby's running more hundreds, so she can get faster.
Question now asked me, Ray, you don't think Gabby can beat her if she's at her best? If they both are at their best, Gabby's PR is definitely better. All right. Yeah. I don't like Gabby's PR because the track it came from. Coach Mouse, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the PB because of where it came from. Now, I know you saying that her PB, but I don't give a damn. What's the next time she ran that went on that track? All right? That's a real PB, damn it. That's a real PB, okay? Now, with that being said, I strongly believe on their best day, when they best, and I'm talking about past this year, on their best day, when they both get Super Saiyan level, whatever, I got to give it to Abby. I got to give it to Abby Gonstanger. I got to.
Well, he threw out a valid point. He said Abby's PB on the same damn track now.
How do y'all be remembering so much shit?
Right, no, like you.
I tried to keep talking fast.
Ray,
I'm trying to get to the next topic.
Ray, you can fool the chat. You can't fool us. But go ahead. Hey.
I'm trying to, you know.
That's gonna be a classic battle for years to come. If I will say, if Gabby gets that curve a little bit better, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems.
If Gabby gets it better,
if she figures out and runs that curve a little bit better,
but then
to neutralize, because then she's gonna neutralize Abby's curve. So now they both coming off the curve, and it's like, okay, who's the advantage? I mean, I give the advantage to the taller person just because they got longer legs.
Watch this. I give it to her like this right here. I give it to her based off of lane assignments.
All right, that's what I was about to say.
Based off of lane assignments, with them two right there, I'll retract what I said, okay? Based off of lane assignments, I say that will be the determining factor. If Gabby is behind, I'm giving to Abby. If it switches, I'm giving to the one in front. I concede and say that whoever's in front is gonna win because they're gonna come out the curve first. That's what I'm going with. So I concede and say it'll be an even matchup because there's strengths in it. If Gabby's in 7 and Abby's in 5, it's over with. You're not gonna catch it straight away. Versus if you flip it, if Abby's in 7 and Gabby's in 5, you're not gonna catch Abby before you get off the curve. So I take back that she'll dominate it because of Gabby. Because of those two reasons. Because of the 200. So I'll go with that. It ain't got nothing to do with what y'all said or what Coach Brown said down the floor. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I was right, but I'm just saying, like, here's a righter way to say what I was saying. It's a righter way to say what I was saying.
A righter way?
Yeah. Well, since we still talking about, since we still on the women, you know, we got 20 minutes left. We got to shut this thing down, that 2-hour marker. Sid. The question is, can Sid win the 400-meter dash at World Champs now that we know that's what she's focusing on?
Yeah, next question.
Damn, you just like that, huh?
Bobby.
Just go.
Bobby.
We don't know that Sid's gonna run the 400 at the World Champs.
That's what she said in New York, though. She said
no. That ain't what she said.
Okay, well, correct me then.
She said she's gonna run it at USA's and then make a decision when it's time to come to Worlds. That's what she said. Because that decision has already been made. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what she said on the internet.
That's what she said, but you ain't did no 400-meter hurdles. You even
come on, does she really need to?
You know what?
At least once, Fraser. Damn.
Let me give you the breakdown that I put that I broke it down on my Facebook page. Okay. Can Sid win the 400? Yes, she can. Can we see her winning the 400? Yes, we can. But let me warn y'all. If NASA comes out there with those braids that the women have underneath their wigs and they weave,
talking about that she come out there with the dang on oranges, the new black braids,
right? And she come out there with the black braids, with no makeup on, look like she spoke a whole bunch of black and miles. Y'all finished. I'm telling you, finished, done.
Are y'all just gonna count out? Y'all gonna count out Paulino?
Dude, listen. If El Salvador come out there looking like the way she was looking in 2017 or whatever year it was, or 2019, yeah, no one stands a chance. That little itty bitty thing, that little Mighty Mouse is different. She come out there with that stocking cap looking break. I'm telling you right now, it's Rap City. She ain't got no nails. Her nails, her nail polish is chipped. You
do know that Paulino is still 0.5 better than her based on their personal best, right? It's half a second in case you know what 0.5 was.
Yeah.
Just wondered if you knew that the fact. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I love Nasser. Yo, I love Nasser. And I like Paulino too. That like the 400 needs this because let's be honest, the 400 on the women's side in the United States is kind of boo-boo.
No, 100%. 100%.
The two best quarter miles in the United States, if you go over times, the two best quarter miles in the United States run 400 hurdles.
Well, sticking to the topic though, So we're gonna run out of time. Those are facts that you dropped. But if Sid goes to U.S. Nationals and says we've decided to focus on the 400, Sid wins the 400.
That's what you say?
That's what I said.
I don't think it's that definitive. I don't think it's that definitive.
Yeah, no. If she goes to USA's,
if she goes to USA's,
it's Rap City,
and she says in Budapest, I'm running the 400. Everybody else is behind her. They're getting second and or third.
I don't think it's
to win.
I don't think it's that.
Honestly, as much as we joke and this and the third, I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is my whole seriously. If NASA's on her game, NASA's gonna be hard to beat. Dude, NASA, remember, I don't care. She ran 48-1. You may not run 48-1, but she damn sure gonna run 48 high. Okay.
If Sid says I'm running the 400, that means the great Bobby Kersey has figured something out. Bobby Kersey don't go to get second. He don't go to get third. He either want gold or a WR. So if Sid goes to that dang on Nationals, wins that 400 and says, I'm running the 400, she is going to win Budapest. Now, is she going to break any records? Probably not. But what I'm going to say going to happen is that first race y'all saw, okay, and the last race y'all just saw, they going to figure out the in-between for those two races, and it's over with then. That's what they fine tune it, because just think about it. We all saw the first race. We all said, "Oh man, that was a horrible race pattern. Why she go out so fast?" Okay. We saw the race that she just ran. We all said, "Okay, that's a better race pattern, better way to go out." And even Sonya was like, "You know what? She could have did this at the 150 marker, and she still okay," which means she's still figuring it out. I'm figuring it out, and I'm with y'all, bro. Once I figure it out, you ain't here no more. You ain't here no more. So that's what I'm saying. If she says this is what we're doing, then they're only working to make sure she wins. They're not working to make sure she's competitive. Not whatsoever.
Well,
if she says I'm still thinking about it, okay, now you're getting second or third.
Right. She ran slower coming through the 222.6. She ran faster coming through the 223.7.
She figuring it out. Figuring it out.
Hold on. Because we have to remember, see, the problem with us that we get excited when we get a new toy. Okay, this is pretty much her being a new toy. Okay, if you understand the pun that I'm using.
I understand.
Nasser and Paulino are more seasoned quarter milers than she is. Okay,
they are.
Regardless of what, is Sydney a unicorn? Yes.
Boy, he on your head. He on your head.
I'm not paying Coach Holloway no mind.
You should. You should.
Because NASA's been running. At least NASA's been running. NASA's been traveling all around the world running. Look, you get me off topic. Listen.
You got yourself out topic by saying something stupid.
I truly believe that if NASA is on her game and she can get somewhere anywhere close to what she was doing before, and Paulino, if I had to pick someone that can probably win it, if we had to remove NASA from it, I think Paulino has a better chance of beating Sid than anything. Okay.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because Paulino worked her anus off to beat Sid in that last race. Okay. She had to go old school. What I mean, worked off when the head started doing this. That's me going. I want it now. When it started doing this, I want it.
Paulino ran her own race.
I get she ran her own race, but even on the home stretch, she had to dig.
Paulino also ran 48.9 this year.
I think I kind of agree with both of y'all, but I gotta see Sid run a couple more 400.
I don't.
At least one more.
I do. I know.
Well, you gonna see her run 3 more.
Hey, Fraser, I know what you say.
You gonna see her run 3 more.
You have to see her put it all together.
Right. Because here's what I'm seeing someone, like Ray said, someone trying to figure the event out.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm seeing that the stressors of a 400 is a lot different than the stressors of a 400 hurdles. So her body is still trying to figure that out. And that doesn't necessarily mean that her body's going to be able to figure it out to run as fast as 48 under 48.5, because I believe that's what it's going to take to win Worlds. And so I don't see that just yet. I just don't see that yet. Based off of her second race, if you combine the two races, like I said, I need to see her run another one. Because I think her first two races they were working on different things. I don't think he pulled the muzzle off of her yet and said, "Okay, go run."
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? So until that happens, you can't really know how the race is going to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Because you go into a different mindset. If I'm telling the athlete to go into a race and I just want him to do this, then that's all I want him to focus on. I don't care what the other half of the race looks like. And so, and vice versa, if I'm wanting him to do something on the second half of the race, I don't care what the first half of the race. And so, in doing those two, when he pulls the muzzle off of her, I mean,
I'm gonna go with the great coach correspondent down there in Florida, where you say, first of all, you'll never bet against Bobby K. That's the first thing. The second thing is I'm gonna say it like this right here. Nasir and Paulino, they run the 400. Okay, they're great at it. They have ups and downs. Okay, see it don't run track. See it is something different. See it is like, I don't do what y'all doing. I only come to do the crazy shit. Meaning, the mind game of it is you can't break see it whatsoever. You cannot. You can't get on her head if you can't break her. So you got to keep this in mind. If all three of them are coming off that 250, 300 together, see it wins it. And that's what I see. I see Bobby getting her ready to be in position, because now in position, what I've known to do off this last curve is open up to go get a record. So in her mind, when I come off this last curve, I'm going back to that. I'm going back to what I know. I'm going back to where I've been at. That's why I'm saying see it, because I just think see it could have a race that's not an emotional run. I mean, we say it all the time. See it's so boring. Like she did, she that. That's why she's so deadly, because you can't get her rattled. I feel like simply because of that, she got a championship mindset. If I'm trained and I'm ready, I'm going to trust my process, and I'm not going to break. I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to care about to the person to the left, or not going to care about the person to the right. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. That's why I'm saying, Bobby, Kersey, if they say we run the 400, you say mail the gold medal to us before we get there, because we just coming to show up. We're not coming to get the medal. You can sit there before we even get there. We coming for the fans, kiss some babies, and do what we got to do. But outside of that, when I say, as Bobby Kersey, this is what I'm doing, you send my medals. Matter of fact, we should start doing that. If Bobby Kersey say my athlete's doing this, we should just start saying, well, look, here's what the silver medal look like, because the rest of y'all never see the gold medal. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic. I'm just saying, if there was any other coach, well, I'll take that back. I'm going to give two coaches. Not trying to get no brownie points, but if it was Coach Holloway, because he know how to do championships, look at Grant and Bobby Kersey. If them two right there say we going forward, hey man, look, I'm on y'all boat. Because y'all done showed you don't fail. I don't fail. Bobby K say I don't fail.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I
ain't
got no argument against that. I can't
listen to me.
We listening.
If Sydney's running the quarter, you know what? I'll wait till after USA's. I'm gonna make my prediction after USA's. Go ahead.
Okay, real fast. Speaking of USA's, before we get out of here, let me ask this last question. Then we got to get to the start questions, and then we'll be out of here.
Wait, so you're not gonna talk about the D2 kid that just ran 1296?
No. It's not. I don't. It's not. Lamont, you got the whole damn. Both of y'all got the whole show list.
I didn't
even on there. What you asking that for? It ain't even topic on here.
Listen, I forgot to tell you I wanted that to be added.
Well, that's your fault, sir. you should have said that. Then we could have told him put it on there. You got the show list the same way I did.
Hey, listen, man. Look. USA, look, real quick. USA is going to be interesting in the 110 hurdles.
Well, look here. I'm glad you mentioned USA, because that last topic we had to talk about is how interesting USA is going to be, because of those prices to get there. Now, right now, I was just looking at the women's 100. It ain't but 25 women in there, period. It ain't but like 13 of them qualified. You look at the list, the stands of entries, it ain't but 25 and 13 qualified. Now, my question is, right now, a lot of the entries are low in every event. Do y'all think it's because of the 2 legs you got to give to even go run to where a lot of athletes aren't actually running or aren't in there?
2 legs and a heart for that matter.
look, hold on, Ray. The number 1 hotel in Eugene. You know which one it is, right? Who buys out every damn room in that hotel?
Well, they do, but
no. The people are ignorant. They don't know, so you got to help educate them. Who buys out the main hotel in Eugene?
I mean, technically, it's USA Track and Field, but it's not technically, but it's not really, but it is.
Okay.
I mean, they do, but they don't.
Right.
You know?
Right. So now, Springfield.
But I gotta say the same thing though. They buy that for the athletes who are top 5 though, because you know coming in top 5, you ain't gotta pay. Coming in top 5, you ain't gotta pay.
Now let's be honest. That hotel got maybe 400 something rooms. My math knows how to math very correctly. Ain't that many top 5? You get top 5 each event. They ain't gonna take up 400 rooms, bro.
They not. But this is also what I found out too by doing some digging, and this is correct though. They can't take the whole hotel because of Priceline, Expedia, Hotels.com. Right. So USA Track and Field wasn't even allowed to book the entire hotel. They could only book a third of the hotel because of all the people I just named. And that's what I found out. Honest God truth. Because Hotels.com, they don't book off a whole slot, and all them other websites, that's why they can't book the whole hotel. So what you're saying would be adequate, and it used to be that way before the internet age. They had the whole hotel. You can't do that no more. So there was another thing that they said about why they can't book the whole hotel. And because of that, because of all them little websites, they did that at every single one of them. Now, here's what I also found out. That's also why the prices are so high, because Expedia and all the rest of them, they caught on to what goes on in Eugene, and they raised the prices up. And so now the hotels have to do the same thing. So you can't book it up. So it actually ain't all of they fault no more. Bro, it ain't all they fault no more.
They got a one night stand motel for $996 a night, bro.
Yeah. You have to. You got to. Like, everybody has to do that. Because you got JOs out there at the exact same time.
That's crazy, bro.
Because of that, rooms are they skyrocketed. I mean, skyrocketed.
And I'm telling everybody right now, Eugene is a regional airport. It's not an international airport.
Nope.
So you know that ticket is going to be out of this world. So don't try to be cute. You know what I'm saying? Now going back to what Ray was saying, a lot of the reasons why a lot of the people aren't going, because for one, they can't afford it. You know, the meet doesn't have to be in Oregon every year. It doesn't have to be there every year.
Well, I found out information on that too.
It could be in Sacramento, and I get people got to bid. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now let me ask you this. What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do about the lodging? Now I get it. It's a college town, and understand something. Outside of football, graduation, and track and field, they make no money in that town on them hotels. Them hotels is dead, empty. Take on somebody who worked in the hotel business in the college town. You know what I'm saying? When I was trying to find a way to save money. So I decided to work in the hotel, but I was getting rooms for free when I was traveling all over the damn place. Okay, they literally don't make any money after the football season's over. They number one breadwinning year is football season and graduation. If you're at a regular school, so that's why you see all them prices gap. Look, I worked in the hotel business in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, when the program just started going through the roof. I know how much they were charging. So I understand it, but sometimes, man, dude, $996 a day? $996 a day? It's not like you're staying at the Intercontinental. It's not like you're staying at the joint down in Miami. You know what I'm saying? The joint where Club Live is at. It's not like you're staying there, bro. You staying at a hotel where the door's on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you're paying all that money. So now my thing is now, what do we do and what do the athletes do and how can this be rectified? Something has to happen. The city of Eugene got to do something because that is crazy.
They can't. Now I'm telling you why they can't. You know, y'all know I did all the digging. Okay,
I know you did, but you ain't.
Here's what I found out. Okay, here's what I found out. All right, and you know I got people at USATF. A lot of the people at USATF and at Nike feel the same way we do. They want the hell out of Eugene too. they the same. They feel the same way. Now, here's the problem. Okay, the problem is what it always is with everything. It's about the money. All right, it does not matter who bids. All right, you know why? Because you are not actually bidding against the city of Eugene. You're bidding against Nike. You're bidding against Phil Knight. So what happens is Atlanta can say, we got X amount of money. We want to put it up. I don't give a damn who you are in Atlanta. You ain't got Phil Knight money. So guess what Phil Knight gets to do? Eugene, Board of Eugene, here's a check. What? We just outbidded you? Because think about it. Eugene itself ain't making no money. You just said it. Who stays in the hotel? Nobody. So where's the money coming from for the city? The city generates $0, but they're able to outbid every major city. They was able to outbid Mount Sac when Mount Sac was actually building apartments, whatever, building rooms for what's the name? Every city who got an infrastructure to do it are getting outbidded. Why? Because ain't nobody in none of these cities on none of these boards got Phil Knight money. So guess what? USA Track and Field is in bed with who? So it does not matter. And then what happened was when they moved it to Indianapolis, they did it on purpose. They did it to show that the people in these other places will not be able to hold this type of track meet because they don't care enough. Meaning the volunteers won't show up, it won't get ran right, so it don't matter. You can get it, but what it needs to have for it to run right, your city ain't gonna be able to do that. Now, this is all the information I got over the weekend, and people telling me that's what happened. So Eugene gonna continue to host it until another city can step up, because every time it went somewhere else, they dropped the ball. As they told me now, Indy dropped the ball. When it was at Drake, dropped the ball. Meaning the track meet was horrible because of the people. Yes, we had enough infrastructure to do it, but nobody cared enough to volunteer and work there. So it's like that. It's like, well, Eugene gonna have all the money, right, and they're gonna have all the people that's gonna volunteer to want to do the work for free. So we can make all the money and not have to pay nobody, and they're gonna work for free. Where do you think they're gonna put it at? Eugene every year, baby. Y'all get used to it. Y'all get used to it. When I found out, I was like, oh, well, shit, that's what it is then. It's at Eugene, but he on out then. Because ain't nothing you can do about it. And again, it ain't like it's USA Track and Field discretion. Like, it's whatever city wants to bring us in. But there you have it. And now,
hold on. Right.
Money game.
Right. So we're not going to talk about these 110 hurdles.
No, not the next show.
Well, you got to start booking your tickets early. I lucked out. I got 2 round trip tickets in the
You know what I'm doing, right?
I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. Well, that's exactly what you're trying to do. We out of time. We got to get some of these star comments. You had to hold on to that one. I know you're trying to do. All right, if Zharnell wins the championship, okay, we already went over that one. We already went over that one too. What was this? The other $2 course we had? Oh yeah, we went over that one. Ben, what he had said? I'm with Coach. I gotta give your money back. I remember that.
Nah,
one.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, there was the other one. What's the odds Talu made an upset?
He been messing with me all day. I know what gets him.
Shut up. That's what he said. All right. Now I'm gonna get to this one. Talu, odds of upsetting. I would say the odds are, I'd say they're pretty high. Actually, like I'd go with about 60-40. And the reason why I go 60-40 is because she's been there. She's made enough mistakes to where, damn it, you need to clean it up and finally do something. So, but by upset, I'm not saying upsetting and winning. I'm saying upsetting what we usually see and get a medal. That's the upset. Her in the middle of
No. He's talking about upset winning.
That's the only upset that we can get from her. That's the only upset.
You ain't gonna get a medal. How much the price? How much the price of Skippy cost?
Listen, I think Talu is a great success story.
And Talu is in year 2 with John
and
Coach Miles told him so.
Now, here's the problem, right? Now that we know, okay, you know what? I could take that back because I thought she was with him longer than that. So now that she's with him, and it's only been 2 years.
I got pee. Hold on.
He got she.
They always say that second year is the year.
I'm steady seeing what she did in the Olympics, bro. I'm steady seeing what she did in the Olympics. In every championship race, she goes as one of the favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's back there moonwalking, bro.
Right. I think you just got some athletes that just that pressure gets to them. I think she's got the Safa Powell syndrome.
But I really want her to win. I really would love to see her win.
I would love for her to win too, because after you only take so many L's. You take so many L's, you like, God, when am I gonna get a victory?
Hey, Eugene,
but
listen, Ray's going. Let's talk about this hurdles real quick.
Now let's talk about the hurdles.
Let's talk about these hurdles real quick.
I think the
college boy. Listen, the college boy say he got smoked for Grant.
Man, I think he's in. I think he's in the. Has Talu medaled?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
I didn't think so. I thought she was always one out of the medals. I put him in the same as the hugest guy, real quick, since she threw it out there. I don't want the host to jump on my back.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. We was just talking about.
Talu said. Coach Holloway said, "Don't count out John Smith. Talu gonna win."
Win.
Well, no, he didn't say win.
I was about to say now.
He said, "Don't count her out."
I was about to say
he said, "Don't count her out." He didn't say win.
Come on, man. I know Coach ain't saying that crazy like that. Now, don't make me have to damn.
He said, "Don't count her out."
I was like, hold on.
He didn't say win. I had to catch that real fast.
I know I ain't saying that like that. I know
he said,
he
"Don't count out
like
John Smith." My bad, coach.
No, he said. I want to make sure that Rico Too Hot get his $2 shout out for telling the truth.
Listen.
I ain't nothing to listen to, man. We've been listening to you all day about it.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't hear nothing about Elaine until Elaine go back to Frano.
Oh my God. Oh my
I need.
Please don't get him started. We gave him hugs.
Oh my God.
What's that say? Shout out for the $20.
Shout out to M. Bodum for that $20. I gotta make sure I send y'all shares. Don't worry about it. Know how we do it. I just want to make sure that comment of his gets seen again before we shut this show down. Shelly-Ann and Elaine Thompson here are training for Paris. Both of their legacies will be in the Olympics.
Well, Shelly's legacy will be in the Olympics. Elaine's legacy will be at home watching it.
You know what I'm gonna love? You know what I'm gonna love?
What you gonna love, man?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna love.
Tell me what you gonna love.
I'm gonna love it the same way I loved last year.
That's fine.
When the women from America did their thing. And I had to sit back with a smile on my face.
And you know what? The women are going to do it again.
Eat all them words. Because when my sis,
and they're going to do it again,
shows up and shows out.
I'm not, listen, I'm not.
Sir, when she,
have no faith in those that are handling.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right. I'm going to tell you, just like I'm going to tell everybody on RaesTake right now. Elaine Thompson here gets on this podium. I am going to fly. I'm going to book my ticket. I'm going to fly to your house, sir. I'm going to come look you in your face and sit down next to you, okay? Not on the screen. I am booking a flight. And I'm going to sit down right there in front of you in your living room. I'm going to put the camera right here. And we're going to sit right next to each other. And I'm going to say, now talk that shit now. Mm-hmm. Talk that shit now, because my sister's watching too. You better, boy. I said you better. Woo, boy, I said you better hope she don't get on that podium. I know she don't get on the podium. Hold on. She on the podium.
Hold on. You want me to tell you how she's been competing this year? I got another prop for you. Hold on.
What did you do? See, this why I gotta shut the show down. Because he
getting outrageous right now.
Getting out. Oh wow!
How do you even got the trash bag?
Oh wow! Wow, son! I'm on him.
Go back to Freno. Go back to Freno. I want to see you win your triple. I want the triple win, man. Go back to Freno.
Bless his heart. They didn't get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all the time we got for today.
Go back to Freno.
We appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna give you a goodbye hug.
Or you can be this.
Listen, Lamont.
Go back to Freno.
Look here, baby. Look, this is how I need you to do. All right.
I need you to go back to Freno.
I need you just go, get in the car, drive to the nearest restaurant, and then just send it. Just cash app request me to tab, baby. I want you to go take 2 shots of 1942.
Just sit at the bar.
All right, just sit there. Sit right there. When you get done with that, pick your bill out, and when you just send me the tab, baby. Request the tab from me from whatever restaurant you at, because you need it, sir. You definitely need it today. You need it.
Right. I need y'all to listen to me. Do you know how much trash I gotta hear from my homeboy Charles Ryan?
Yeah.
About this 4x1 record that I want it gone. Okay. I want it destroyed. Okay. And Elaine is holding up the process. Okay. Shelly can only run so fast for so long. Okay. Sharika, remember, I thought Sharika was young. Sharika's 30. Okay. We don't know what the little baby Reed is gonna do. All right. We don't know Brown and Williams. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay. I need the record gone. I need it gone. And Elaine's holding up the process. Okay. I need you to go back to Freno. Say, listen, man. It's similar to what happened with Charlie Francis and Ben Johnson. Similar to the both of them. When they had that falling out, Ben said, you know what? Screw it. Let's get back on now. Let's finish the mission. All right. Let's finish the mission. Go back to Freno, man. Because what you're doing with your hubby ain't it. Conflict of interest. It ain't it. It's not it.
Make sure you take them shots hot.
Yeah, coming. Screwball for them all night, baby. Screwball for them all night. Screwball for Coach all night long. Coach, go find the boy, please. All right, y'all. We don't reach that time. We don't hit that 2-hour marker, and it's been one hell of a 2 hours dealing with Coach today. I just don't know what's going on.
Bless you.
We don't have much going on this week racing wise. But y'all will see us again in a week from now on Monday, getting ready to get closer to some more predictions because we'll be getting ready for everybody's trials. So, per usual, we appreciate all of y'all, all 300 and something of y'all that stayed in here listening to Coach talk crazy today. He appreciated it. I appreciate it. I'm always right, per usual. Frazier's finally no longer in the car. But hey, you know what? This is what we here for, baby. We here for it. This is what we come here for, all right? So, hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate both of y'all. And y'all know where to find us.
Stop being disrespectful, Anson.
Okay. First of all, sir, you can no longer say stop being disrespectful. You are barred from saying that.
You brought out the woolite and the trash.
You are barred from saying no, barred. Completely barred. I don't want to hear disrespect my talking about no more because that's already been content about disrespect. So you won't say the word because you said enough disrespect. So you don't need to say the word no more. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Everyone, like and subscribe to the channel. In case you did not forget, I gotta say that. Make sure you go follow Coach Frazier. Make sure you follow Coach Money if you ain't already. Y'all know where to find us at. We will see y'all in
tomorrow. Astrava's tomorrow.
Today.
This is Astrava's tomorrow.
Oh, Astrava's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Somebody said Astrava's tomorrow.
Who in it?
I have no idea.
You got a few people in a couple events. It's not many.
Okay, yeah. We'll check it out and see what we got to talk about next week. All right, y'all. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We got to get back to life. Coach got to get to the ball, and we'll see y'all next week.